Hi everyone and welcome to BIGTECH podcast. We're live on Camu podcast on Facebook. And now we have Yousef with us. Hi Yousef.
Hi.
So how do you find BIGTECH to start?
Well, first day here, and it's been really exciting. I can feel the energy. I have Web Summit as my previous exposure, and this is just a smaller version of it.
Smaller version?
Yeah,
of it.
younger version, if I would call
Younger
it
version.
that.
How did you find the startups here?
So far, so good. I've met a lot of great founders.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I was able to enter into there was a dinner or something of the sort, social event.
Yeah.
Met a lot of people there.
Yeah.
Very interesting people, very complex, and it's exciting when you meet people that are passionate and have minds that quick pace.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
That's great. I'm happy about it.
So far, so good.
Yeah. So let's start. Can you tell us about your journey and what led you to finance?
So, I mean, to be quite frank with you, I didn't know what I wanted to do. When I finished university, I came back home. I said, Dad, what am I doing? Like, I went to school for economics.
Okay.
I enjoyed the theory of it.
Yeah.
And, he started his career in aviation and moved over to finance. So he's a banker himself.
Okay.
So he said, Yousef, why don't you start in finance? It's a good place to be.
Okay.
So that's how it really began.
Okay. What attracted you to working here, like in the other field? You were in finance, right? And then what attracted you to work in the shipping field?
So moving into the next field.
Yes.
So
is it your father or you just decided to?
Initially, I spent close to 7 years with the bank. I fell in love with it. And by the end of it, it was through COVID, really, that I found it just to be it was a plateau. There wasn't much growth. I was a relationship manager at the end of it.
Yeah.
I felt that was great. What's the next step?
Exactly.
Team leader.
You stopped learning.
I stopped learning.
Yeah.
And I felt that was a good time to move on into something that was a little bit more exciting. Energy.
Yeah. And what attracted you in energy specifically? I know energy, but what exactly?
So I think because as a local, as a Qatari, our biggest strength right now is the liquefied natural gas. So gas. And having most of our economy driven by the sales of crude products, I found as a local, it's in my best interest to support my nation's growth and to be able to give back in an area that needs, I would say, my support as well as a local.
Yeah, so you said this is my nation's power and I'm going to empower it.
Exactly.
That's
there you
it.
go.
Yeah.
That's a good catch. I love it.
Exactly. So if we were talking about what you're doing, I guess you're doing too much since you didn't read the email. So how is your day-to-day life looks like?
So it was a bit of a slip up not to be able to see what you guys were trying to schedule with me.
No, it's not. No, I'm not trying to. No,
Hey, I'll enjoy the banter.
No, you're here.
Yeah.
So we're good.
We made it.
It's okay. We made it, yeah.
So the question again?
The question, how is your day-to-day?
So my day-to-day, it's like solving a giant puzzle.
Yeah.
It literally, working in shipping, moving energy on ships.
Yeah.
It's not just a simple, it's not like putting water into a car or into a tank and moving it across the ocean.
Yeah.
It's natural gas, and it doesn't move in gas form, it moves in liquid form.
Yeah.
So it's very complex.
Exactly. So if someone may be watching you and maybe he's having the same thoughts, he wants to change, like maybe he's in a bank or he's in finance.
Anywhere.
Wants to change. What do you tell to him? Is it good? Is it exhausting? Like, do you find time for yourself? Or is it going to be like really workaholic rhythm or something?
I mean, the beauty of working in Qatar is we really focus on family.
Great.
Like, by a specific time you're out. We've got businesses that extend those hours, meaning they go into the late evenings.
Okay.
Family's important to me.
Yeah.
So honestly, it is what you make of it. It's not just one size fits all. I think if someone is looking to transition to something new, my team is a niche team. Energy, the energy belt itself, or the energy supply, the chain itself is huge.
Yeah.
Huge from the moment that it's pulled out of the ground to the moment that there's a lot to it. So I think there's a lot of factors to that question that I don't know.
Okay.
If the person's going to watch, if they're going to say, yeah, I like that. I want to join energy now.
Yeah, exactly.
Quit this day job.
Yeah, exactly. Excellent. So maybe I'm not asking the same question, but I'm going with the flow, with your answers. So I saw, yeah, you're an investor here. You're here as an investor. Do you want to invest in tech startups? Since we're in BIGTECH Africa.
I mean, beyond myself, as an investor, I have a very high caliber of investors back home.
Okay.
That, again, as a local, we're a very small population, right?
Yeah.
We're 3.5 million country level.
Yeah, I know.
But as a local level,
yeah,
we're less than 10%. It's a small fraction of the actual population of Qatar.
Yeah.
And I think as a voice of the nation, someone that wants to bring us forward into this, I would say, not new world, but this westernized, commodity-driven
innovation.
I think an individual in my position, I want to be that voice that says, hey, local, Qatari, or anyone in the Gulf, because we hire a lot of expats, or a lot of foreign talents, and then they go on somewhere else.
Yeah.
So I want us to be able to work together, understand these complexities together, and just carry each other forward so that I can see them 20 years down the line living next to me. Because most of my friends, they leave.
Yeah. And I love the fact that you're not just like, you're open.
Yep.
Actually, yeah.
Absolutely.
I love that. So we're going back to the energy.
Yes.
How do you decide which vessels go with which cargo? What's that process behind?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
I would say
a little bit technical.
It's a little technical. It's, again, what I said earlier. It's like solving a giant puzzle.
Okay.
You know, it's not like you can just send them anywhere. You need to make sure that there are certain parameters between the ship, between the terminal, can they take that specific grade? There's a lot of factors that play into it. It's not just a simple one-size-fits-all.
Yeah.
So it takes a lot of teamwork, a lot of collaboration, a lot of conversations, a lot of picking up the phone, sometimes going to their office and saying, hey, chop. Let's get it done. Yeah, it's a quick.
It's nice. Okay. So talking about the team, how do you bring together different teams? Like, I guess in Qatar there's many nationalities, right? So how do you bring them together? How do you work with them?
I mean, the first step is to get them in the country, right?
Yeah.
So I'm happy that they're taking the opportunity to come work with us.
Yeah, we love in Tunisia. We love Qatar.
I love that.
Yeah.
And I know we love Tunisia just as much. So how do we collaborate? It really is you, beyond sending the email, because I get it. People get really comfortable sending an email.
Yeah.
All right? Pick up the phone.
Yeah.
Speak to the individual that's in that office that you know is in charge of that space. And if you don't know, you'll find out.
Yeah.
I sometimes will pick myself up, go into their office, ask them directly, do you have 5 minutes?
Exactly.
Can we solve this right now?
Exactly.
Because time is valuable.
Yeah.
And people are very comfortable in getting into not a mundane, but like just rhythm. They get used to rhythm.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't like rhythm.
Yeah.
I like disruptions. I'm used to it.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think we have different public, we have entrepreneurs, maybe students, and even managers.
Yep.
So dear managers, if you think, because we in Tunisia, we're a little bit of influenced by the French culture.
Yes.
For us, you need to send an email.
Yep.
So here it is. You can just go to your collaborator and tell her, hey, let's talk.
Let's get it done.
Do you have 10 minutes? Do you have? And then not just an email. And then it's a little bit not like a friendly thing, or it's like we're robots.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't like the passiveness of an email. Like, hey, I sent you an email 3 hours ago or 3 days ago. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry I didn't respond to you. I'm busy. I've got things going on.
Now you remind me of me again.
It's the truth.
Okay, yeah, exactly. But even when we study, the email needs to be the greeting before it's
more for the legality of it, all right? If things go bad, here's the email chain.
Yeah.
I asked you 3 days ago.
Exactly. Well, you can simplify it. Yes. You can work together. Yeah. So, what personal skills do you think the most important to succeed in your field?
Honestly, it's not just my field. I think it's I'll just speak on my field, but it's approachability.
You can tell us both, like in your field and
I think you need to be approachable, right? Don't bring your mood into the space, all right?
Yeah.
Come in.
Absolutely.
Most people, unfortunately, need to learn that you're a cog All right. If it's not you, it will be someone else that will do your job.
Absolutely.
So don't bring your attitude into this space.
Absolutely. I think maybe what you're hearing right now is the new generation of managers.
Yes.
Yeah, this is what it looks like. It's heaven.
I hope so.
It's better, like really better.
I want people to just approach each other instead of just
be approachable.
Don't hide behind a desk or hide behind a title.
Exactly.
You know, and then
the title. Yeah.
People will literally sit in their office, scream at their secretary or whoever, their second in command, and then they will have them do all the job. It's like, no, but you're the guy that's in charge. Come out here and speak to us all.
Exactly. So you're known for building bridges between people and systems. How do you develop strong professional relationships?
How do I?
Do you develop strong relationships, professional relationships?
So, a bit of background on me.
Okay.
I've got my dad's local, Qatari, and my mother is American originally.
Okay.
So I think having grown up with those two different cultures, the East and West clashing together.
Okay.
Here's Yousef.
Were they clashing?
There's a lot that does clash.
Yeah.
And in my mind, growing up, they felt like they were clashing because once I would say one thing, but in reality, they are not different at all. They're very similar.
How?
They just are brought up in different ecosystems, right? They have what they're used to in those spaces.
Yeah.
And if you don't fit that mold, they don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
But wait a second, there is a collaboration here. There is understanding.
Exactly.
You just need to have that, I guess, initial blind lifted so you can enter into their space and talk to them. But people initially are going to be like, get away from me. Get away from me. I don't know what you were, the stick. So.
I got it.
You get me?
Yeah, I got it. So how has working across cultures influenced your approach to problem solving? Here we go. You just talked a little bit. How working across cultures improved your problem solving? You just said be approachable, come, let's talk.
So through my education, as well as living in Qatar most of my life, I've been in international schools all of my life. Yeah. From the moment I can remember. Okay. So being able to collaborate with people from all walks, any nation, any background, that's the power. So it initially started as an educational space, grew into my adult life, and then I've just carried it forward naturally, right? Knowing how to communicate with people. It's not. We're from even not being able to speak the same language. I've been to so many countries.
Yeah, so
it's not about language. It's about communication, body language,
That's great. So we're moving to the last two questions. First, what are maybe the challenges that you faced before that you can talk about it or not? And then, what advice you would say to your young self?
So challenges.
What taught you that challenge?
I think I'm an introvert. Honestly, introvert. I'm a huge introvert.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
I prefer to really be alone. I love people, but I love my own time more.
Yeah, we call it like ambivert.
Yeah. If that's what you call it.
Yeah, it's between both. Yeah.
Growing up, I took the advice of a lot of people very quickly, very early on. Okay. So it kind of it diluted my voice. Okay. And diluting your own voice, it creates this sense of what's the purpose? What's the point? Why am I here? What am I doing? If I'm just doing what everyone else is telling me to do, I'm a pass-through individual.
Yeah, exactly.
Where's my voice? So if I would talk to my younger self, I'd be like, continue to listen to your internal voice. Yeah. Don't listen to people, unfortunately.
Yeah. So much.
Well, thank you, Fatma.
Yousef, it was so fun. It's always weird to say Fatma and Yousef. It was so nice to have you here, and I hope you come to other events here in Tunisia, so you can even see Tunisia, not just this event.
And likewise, please come to Qatar at any point. You're more than welcome. We would love to host you at any point. I can connect you with whoever. I know a lot of people.
Thank you so much.
Anytime.
After you recharge.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Exactly.
After you recharge.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, and thank you for watching.